What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to our Let's Play of Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. And last time we dealt with the Moonlight Butterfly and died a lot. So hopefully that dying won't be happening again. But we are going to continue, and I think we're going to go down to the depths now. Is it the depths? Yeah, we're going to start making our way towards the depths. And dealing with the Kappa demon and the gaping dragon. And all those locked down in these sewers. So, a few things first, really. I said in one of the parts, maybe part 2, that I would have to restrain myself from watching Dark Souls 2 videos. I couldn't, unfortunately. The temptation was a bit too much. So I have watched some, so I do know what is going to be happening in some parts of Dark Souls 2. Not much, mind you. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1, which is this one, is still a very large game, so I imagine there's still a lot I will have to discover through trial and error and exploration. But I have watched some of it. Ooh, oh, a Titanite shard. I was hoping for a shield. Let's get rid of this guy. We're gonna head that. No, in fact, we're gonna head this way. We're gonna head through the gate and head back to the Dragon Bridge, or the Hellkite Dragon. It's actually the Sunlight Altar bonfire, but you know, parried, riposted. So yeah, I'm feeling good today, I suppose. I'm still hoping for some nice item drops, getting the parries down, which is quite nice. Oh, that's what I was also going to mention. My controller's still been a bit weird at the moment. Hopefully it won't keep disconnecting and making that really horrible noise. But we can only hope. In fact, I'm going to pause the recording for a second and I will be right back. Alright, we are back. The reason I left then, for that very short period of time, was because it became very warm in here, so I had to open a window. It's not pleasant when trying to record in really hot temperatures. Well, I suppose it's not hot temperatures, just a really hot room. Let's see if we can't deal with these guys. You can actually get these guys to drop down if you stand just underneath them. There we go. That's one. And here's the other one. That deals with them quite nicely. This guy, oh, he's dealt with. Oh, we can probably just ignore the rest, except for maybe this guy. We'll quickly deal with him. There we go. Spearman might follow us a bit, so let's get rid of him as well. So, as I mentioned in one of the parts, there's two ways you can get here. You can go underneath Dragon's Bridge. I'm just calling it Dragon's Bridge, and climb up this ladder. If we were to climb down, we would come across rats, and I fell through the world. That's interesting. Don't feel there's a need to cut this out. That was certainly interesting. Let's walk down the ladder this time rather than slide. Yeah, there's the rats, you see. And these guys are actually really dangerous. Because, yeah, they're rats and they die really easily. But, as you can see, we get poisoned from them. And early on, if you get poisoned, you are essentially dead. Because you can't really cure it, apart from just waiting for it to run out. Currently taking a long way as well to get through Dragon's Bridge. So I mean, getting through this will just take us halfway. But it shows us what we'd have to go through if we took a different path, or if we didn't run past the dragon. I suppose it's a drake actually, not a dragon, but yeah. Over there we can see that's where the firebombers were. Up there where the end of the sword is, that's a little courtyard area where the flaming barrel got pushed down. Now comes the tricky part of getting to the basement. Never mind, here comes the dragon. Didn't expect him to suddenly appear like that. This may make life easier for us, because now we have to run to the gateway. Let's take a swig, just so we don't die horribly. Run. Oh no, here comes the fire. Damn, I was hoping to see if I could block my way through it. Guess the dragon wasn't feeling generous. We did lose the humanity, but that's not a huge loss. It is a pain to lose humanities, but again, well, not again actually. There's no summon for the Kappa demon, unless you want to summon another player. So us returning to Hollow isn't a big issue. It does suck, and it also lowers our chances. No, it doesn't actually. It's only if you have a humanity. I was going to say it lowers our chances of getting an item from some of these boulder knights. I believe the boulder. Actually, we can check. That's not the right. What would we get? Leggings? Yeah, boulder. These boulder knights. Oops, didn't want to do that. Let's equip a humanity. Running low on these actually. This just gives us more item discovery chance. Still hoping to get either the shield or the sword. Mostly the shield though, because it's a really nice shield. Just in the way it looks and its stability wise. Let's just run and deal with him. Oh dear. Let's try and actually hit him this time. What did he drop? Oh, his armour. We'll have a look at that in a minute. We'll just deal with these guys. Or this guy. There we go. Might need to increase our stamina a little bit. Then again, we are using a great sword, so that's probably impacting our strength a little bit. Well, not our strength, our endurance. Let's have a look at the boulder armour. Armour worn by the Knights of the Ancient Kingdom of Boulder. It's made from thick iron plates. Boulder was the homeland of Night King Reynold, but came to ruin after a great many undead were spawned. That's interesting to know. Oh, didn't have my shield on. Look at the reach on that. Twice the Claymore's a really nice weapon. It's got a lot of reach. Another Titanite shard. It's always nice to get those. Upgrading is important after all. We've got nothing off him. And parry and riposted. Or riposte. However you want to say it. Still didn't get a shield, which is unfortunate. But we'll just have to continue on. So I suppose I should talk a bit about Dark Souls 2, at least from what I've seen. I haven't played it yet, I've got mine ordered. It should be arriving, hopefully, within the week. Maybe not for another month, depending. It appears to be released in the 25th of April, over here. But it says it's released on the 14th of March, so it's confusing. Let's rest at the bonfire. And since the dragon should have just flown off. Yep, if we can get to the end of the bridge before he comes back, or before he finishes flying away, we should be able to avoid the horrible flamey death. Well, horrible fiery death, I should say. Will we get there? Jump! Yeah, we made it. He didn't come back. So that's nice. Now let us head into the Undead... Is it Undead Parish? Or Undead Burg? I think it's Undead Parish. I want to be careful when sliding down ladders, especially after what happened last time. Again, I think that glitch is caused by the 30 FPS mod, not 30, the DS Fix mod, because the game isn't designed to run at 60 frames per second. In fact, while we're here, seeing as though we're back up here, this is a shortcut back to these two axes. Seeing as though we're here, why don't we go speak to the Undead Merchant? We were supposed to do that, but we forgot, so let's go back and do that. And we can go buy the orange soapstone off him. Could also rest at this bonfire, so we don't have to run back to the sunlight altar. Let's get our camera to target the right people. I'm hoping to actually kill Kappa Demon this episode, or this part. Still haven't decided if I call them parts, but I keep calling them episodes as well. It's really annoying. Anyway, let's deal with these shield guys. Oh, kick and chop. In fact, we could also probably deal with the Black Knight if we wanted to. See if we can't get his shield or his sword. Oh, missed. There we go. If we kill this merchant, by the way, the undead merchant, we can get a really nice sword off him, but I don't feel like killing him. So let's talk to him.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
What a friendly chap. Let's buy some stuff. Let's get the residence key, bottomless box. Don't need any of this stuff. And the orange guidance soapstone. That allows us to leave messages for people. Let's talk.
Eh? My wares? Of course they're stolen. What did you think? And when you lose your head, I'll sell it all again.
At least he's honest.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon's moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
Yeah, he's
Thank you.
there. He was talking about the Kappa demon, the Taurus demon, and the Hellcat drake. All monsters which we can kill. We've already killed the Taurus, so let's see if we can't go and deal with the one with the goat head. We've got 15 minutes to do it, so that should be plenty of time. It's not that long. And hopefully in the next part we can get down and deal with not the Kappa demon, the gaping dragon. Chop. Let's get rid of these guys so they don't follow us. I don't think they would anyway, but it's just nice to get rid of them. These guys. Double kill. And stab. Wonder what was happening then. My camera wouldn't turn. It was this guy. There we go. And yeah. It's nice to have a claymore. I do like the moveset on it. It's a very quick weapon. It also does a lot of damage. Also, when we traded blows with the Hollow Soldier, you will have noticed that we actually continued with our attack. That is again because of the poise we have. Now, ooh, there we go. Dogs. Some of the most annoying enemies to deal with, mostly because they're very quick. And they also do a lot of damage if you let them get a chance. If you give them the chance, they will take it. Thankfully, they're pretty squishy, especially with an upgraded claymore. Now then, as we come down here, and thank you message.
Somebody, please let me out of here. Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
Let's open the door. That's what we got the residence key for. I don't think the master key will open this door. And here we have an NPC.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels.
So obviously this is Griggs.
Oh, hello. I have my sorcery. Besides,
He is he's the sorcerer trainer. If you are wanting to do an int class, he will teach you sorcery. Also here we have a bunch of sorcerer's gear and the sorcerer's catalyst. In case we want to start using magic. We probably won't, but it's nice to have. Now as we come down here, this is a little side area. We have these hollows wielding torches. Don't underestimate these guys. These are probably some of the strongest hollows, aside from the ones which get buffed by the sorcerer, which we've already dealt with. But yeah, these guys with the flaming torches will really damage. They do a lot of damage. They're really dangerous. But as we come down here, we see an item there. That is twin humanities. Always nice to have humanities. Can never have too many. Now then, let's go and kill the Kappa demon. We're at 15 minutes left, so plenty of time. May even get down to the gaping dragon. Now then, this door has someone behind it, as does this one, and this one down here. These are the hollow thieves. Thieves? Yeah, they're very dangerous. They do a lot of, they're very quick, do a lot of bleed damage, and they can backstab you. So don't let them catch you. Also in here we find the Mailbreaker, the most useless weapon in this game, because it's terrible and it does virtually nothing. We'll read the description on it. Standard small thrusting sword, unsharpened but pointed, solid shaft can pierce tough armor. Can be thrust using the weight of one's body, very effective for critical attacks. It's just terrible, it's not worth it. The other reason some people ever pick it up is to keep track of how many new game pluses they're on, but that's about it. It's a really, really bad weapon. Now, as we come down here, we see a dog over there. He will come and say hello. Also, there's another ambush here. Yes, be wary of trap. There is an ambush of some more hollow thieves. There we go. One of them's dead. Oh, he dodged. Don't want to be caught out by these guys. They are dangerous to say the least. Thankfully we're quite tough, and we have some nice armor, nice poise, and a really nice weapon. So dealing with them isn't too dangerous if we are careful. Here we have a guy trapped in a barrel. Large cell level lost undead. Nothing in there. In here we have the black leather armor, which is the starting armor of the thief class. Also got a target shield. Where is it? Night shield, target shield. It's really good for parrying. One of the best parrying shields in the game, if not the best parrying shield. We also got the black leather set and the thief armor. I don't think it's better than what we've got. No, it's much lighter though, so if we wanted to equip it we could. But we've got pretty decent stuff as it is. I think we'll go over to the Elite Knight set as soon as we can, and then probably over to maybe the steel set or the black iron set. Now, here comes the tricky part, I suppose. This is the boss fight, and we shall go and say hello to the Kappa demon. I'm pretty sure I'll die as soon as I walk in here. It's been a while, but let's see. Ooh. Yep, dead. That's what I thought. Seems I've forgotten how to deal with him. There is a technique. I believe we have to kill the dogs first, and then run up the stairs. So yeah, that was again my fault, as I've died to the tree men in the garden. We won't go back to being human. I was considering it, but I don't think it's necessary. We don't need to summon anyone and engage in jolly cooperation. We'll be fine. Let's just get back there quickly and get back on track. Because we do have 10 minutes left, and I'd like to get the Kappa demon dealt with before this part ends. We are being chased as well, which is not very nice. Let's get rid of these dogs. Also, the doors should all now be open, are they? Yeah, all the doors are now open, so the thieves can come out unimpeded. You followed us. Surprised you followed us. Oh dear. Okay, that was a bit close, was that? We nearly got attacked by the thieves. Also, I ran out of stamina without realising. He is trying to parry us, however, parrying doesn't stop leaping attacks. That's always something to remember. Now, let's go deal with the Kappa demon. And hopefully not die horribly. We also want our souls back, because we did have a humanity and a very large amount of souls. Thankfully it's outside the boss gate by the looks of things. So... actually I can't tell if it is outside the boss gate or not. It looks like it is. Damn it. Keep missing them. Oh. There we go. One last dog. It looks like our souls weren't outside the boss gate. Oh well. Let's see if we can't get our souls back and deal with the Kappa demon. Hardest part of this fight is the dogs, in case anyone's wondering. They are what kill the majority of players. It's not what I wanted to do, but I think we got both the dogs. Oof. Been a bit slow in terms of our responses. Want to make sure we actually dodge and hit him rather than just wasting our time. Thankfully, if we stand here, he should fall down, and then we do a plunging attack. Do a nice chunk of damage. Don't like doing that plunging attack, it's just a really easy way to deal with him. Let's not get caught by that attack either. Poke. Oh, do not want to run out of stamina. That would be very dangerous. Stab. 2 more should do it. Oh. Whew. He's dealt with. Thankfully his attack went right over our head. And we got the key to the depths. We also got humanity and a homeward bone. Very, very nice. And our souls? 6,000. Very nice indeed. Now let's head down here and unlock the shortcut to Firelink Shrine. This is another ambush, by the way. There's a guy around this corner. Don't think we got his attention. There we go, that should have gotten his attention. Yep. He's blocking. No! That terrified me then. I thought we were about to hit his parry. Oh, a bandit's knife. Really good weapon, bandit's knife. Let's see, bandit's knife. There. This wide single-edged short sword is the favourite of loaded thieves and bandits, primarily for slicing but highly effective, used for critical hits, parrying and behind. Yeah, it does a lot of bleed damage. It does 300 bleed damage, as you can see there in the bottom. Also, it's got a nice critical, scales well with dexterity. It's just generally a very nice weapon. Especially that bleed on it. Really good for dealing with monsters such as the Asylum Demon, and what else is it? Asylum Demon, Firekeeper's Sage, and just any monster that generally bleeds, which is most of them. Over here as well, we come across the Moss Lady. Let's talk to her.
You still have your senses about you. Then why won't you buy some of my noise? I need your souls.
Creepy lady. However, you can buy mosses from her, poison throwing knives, dung pies, alluring skulls, charcoal pine resin, transient curses, rotten pine resin, homeward bones, humanities, purging stones, and all the rest. Also lots of nice arrows. These purging stones, by the way, quite useful. Chances are I don't think we'll ever need to use them. So are the transient curses. Also, I believe I mentioned this in part 2, but I talked about the different types of pine resin. There are 3 types of pine resin.
What
Yeah, the 3 types of pine resin are charcoal, poison and lightning. And this was mentioned in a video which I watched, and it was saying that there's only 3 types of pine resin and only 3 great lords. The Witch of Izalith, which is fire, Lord Gwyn, which is lightning, and Nito, which is a poisonous miasma, so poison and death. So each one of those not mosses, the pine resins correspond to a great lord? Maybe. Anyway, let's get back to firelink. Ooh, god, that guy had a bit of an arm on him. And I was talking about the fire bomber. Let's kick him. Oh, let's kick him off the edge. That's not a kick. Oh well, there he goes. It was probably only a firebomb. I was hoping to kick him off the edge. Let's just head back to firelink. Also, while we're here, let's go and pick up the stuff from the graveyard. Oh, there's there's Rickett. Not Rickett, it was
Oh, hello. I regret meeting you under
Griggs.
such compromising circumstances. At least we both...
Yeah, he teaches sorceries. Let's talk to him.
Did you see them? The 3 young clerics headed for the catacombs to seek kindling. Kindling is the art... The poor young girl. What a terrible mission.
He's talking about these guys up here, which you haven't met yet. But Petrus was waiting for his companions. These are his companions. Petrus is Nito? Nico?
You look
Vincent
all
Nico.
tight. You might...
Yeah, these two are Vincent Nico. This is Petrus, and this is...
You are undead as well. Then we've no time to fraternize. I have my mission and you no doubt have yours. We must not let this curse overcome us.
Yeah, this is... oh, what's her name now? Anastasia? The Storer? Yeah, she's a cleric sent to...
Did I not explain? Or are you so uncouth as by the looks of you?
Yeah, she's here to get the kindling, or the rite of kindling. It's a mission they go the way of the white sends undead on. Again, you can read into the lore. I'm not going to go over it because I don't fully understand it myself. And it's complicated, and there's many more videos out there which are entirely focused on the storyline and the lore behind it all. Now, let's access the bottomless box and deposit some stuff. Let's get rid of all this. We'll keep our longsword. Mailbreaker, rapier, gargoyle tail axe. Get rid of all these. Gargoyle's halberd actually is a really nice weapon. We'll keep that out. Get rid of all the rest. Are we not wearing the standard helm? No, we're not wearing the gargoyle helm. Get rid of the hard leather gloves, boots. Keep the elite knight set, get rid of everything else. Just to make sure our inventory isn't quite that cluttered. That was a big problem in this game, is all the inventory management. From what I can tell, that is fixed in Dark Souls 2. Because to go back to the old system, which was in Demon Souls, which is a much better system. That snoring is King Seeker Frampt. We will probably talk to him. And as I mentioned earlier, around here there's an item. Now let's head down into the graveyard and see if we can't kill some of these skeletons and get the items. There's a few items. There's one there, one over there, and I think there's another 2 or 3 over there. See how much damage we're doing. Yeah, it's more reasonable than it was before. Didn't roll out the way in time. These skeletons are wielding scimitars, which is actually a really terrible weapon. Because it has its counterpart, which is the falchion. See, a scimitar, which the falchion's just much better. Falchion or falchion? Either or. I don't really remember which. We'll probably pick them both up. Actually, what time are we on? We're on 29, so let's see if we can quickly grab up the rest of these items. This is Large Shell of Lost Undead. That guy's wielding a falchion, by the way. Backstabbed. Just swing our weapon at this guy. Get rid of him. And now let's do a quick run through the graveyard and pick up all the other items. This, large soul of lost and dead. I'd rather not deal with them. But I think we're going to have to do a little bit more fighting. Here, we have a giant skeleton and the winged spear. Or the winged spear, not the winged. Thankfully our weapon appears to stagger this guy. He didn't drop anything. Yeah, we have another one of those guys here. This is the Zweihander. Zweihander? It's German, I think, for two-handed sword. Or just two-hander in general. Looks like this part is going to run over a little bit, unfortunately, but that doesn't bother me a huge amount. And he just stepped on me. How rude. Oh. That rolling attack they do, by the way, doesn't stop. It's a constant attack. Let's heal up a little bit. Rather not die to them. Ooh, that was close. Running out of stamina then, good. And now he kicks me. We've only got one item left to get, which is the binoculars, so I'm just going to leave it here. I'm not going to deal with them. We don't need the binoculars, we'll pick them up when we can more efficiently deal with them. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is. I think there's also a red and white round shield down there, but that's about it. So, I will end this part here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And, as soon as go up, I will see you all next time.